30, 40, 50 solar masses, even up to the biggest, which is about 150 solar masses, and they blast winds billions of times faster than the solar storms coming out of our sun, right? And what's more is they create these very interesting bubbles in the sky. So when a Wolf-Rayet star is blasting bubbles, and I can't wait, I'm going to be getting some oxygen filters. And the interesting thing about Wolf-Rayet stars is they blow oxygen bubbles. As the carbon and the nitrogen and the oxygen boils up from the center of the star, the Wolf-Rayet stars blow these massive winds. And these winds, the fronts, are usually oxygen, right? So if we had the filter, we'd see that this front here would be oxygen, and just behind, on the inside of the front, we'd see carbon areas or hydrogen alpha areas. Oh, cool. Okay, cool, Jack. That's very cool. Okay, so this is the most incredible thing that we're looking at. So while we're talking about this, okay, the interesting thing here is that we're looking at this, and so I thought, let me just go and see what is around this area. And so what I did is I went to Google and I said, give me NGC 3324, which is the Gabriela Mistral Nebula. And I said, give me a wide angle. And I tried to see what pictures exist for wide angle of this area, right? Guess what I found, guys? Check this out. There's the Gabriela Mistral Nebula.
Who's that?
In the bottom right, we've got NGC 3293, which is a beautiful cluster called the GEM cluster. But look what's lurking up at the top. A smoke ring. And I tried to look on the net, what can be this smoke ring? What can it be? I've never seen that smoke ring before. Because everyone always looks at like the image, like, they say, okay guys, this is the Gabriela Mistral Nebula, and that's the be-all and end-all of it. It's just the be-all and end-all. We see the Gabriela Mistral Nebula, and off we go. But lo and behold, we see that if we go out and we get the perspective, we see a kind of a smoke ring starting up. So that's where we're starting our tour this evening, okay? We're going to start off with the star at the top of the Wolf-Rayet, not the Wolf-Rayet, at the top of this Gabriela Mistral Nebula, okay? This star over here. It's in the middle, right? So the next thing is to navigate where we want to go. We've got to put that star somewhere, right? So I figure we put this star down in the bottom right over there. And when we put it into the bottom right, guess what comes up in the top? Is another double star system. So let's get to that star system first. And then when we find this star system at the top right, we'll then move that system down to the bottom, and we'll start having a look at some very, very interesting stellar stuff. So what we've got to do is put this star in the middle of the picture, down to the bottom right, and hopefully we'll be able to see. Let's just see that the size, the apples for apples is there. And then, so if we put it here in the bottom, we should be able to see another star system come up. And that'll be quite cool. So let's go. Oh, Jack, that was just 180 seconds in HA. I'm just using hydrogen alpha tonight because the moon's up a little bit. And anyway, just normal optical tonight. Using IDIS, even with UHC, can't see what I want to see tonight. These clouds are way too faint. And they fluoresce hydrogen alpha, they're HA regions, so you won't see any of that stuff. Okay, which is interesting now because you see what just came into the top of the system. The top of the screen is one star. And that's really what I wanted to see. Okay? So let me just clear just clear the celestial blackboard. Okay, and then let's start our integration. So we'll just go 120 seconds because I want to get to the meat of it just now. So we don't want to wait too long. Let's go 130 seconds, okay? Those are some hot pixels that have just jumped up over there. Okay, so I fired up the guiding, and so we're doing 134-second integration. Best showman, Takis.
Boy, she coming
Come
on,
on,
Clay.
man.
You can get off
Oh, George, no, man, Slew.com's brilliant, man. Oh, never, never, never. No. No, guys, relax, man. This is just my normal way. If you were my patient here in South Africa, this is how I am. This is crazy Dr. Dave, man. It's not a show, man. Crumbs. Okay, well, bless you so much for those wonderful compliments, but let's just enjoy the evening, man, before my head explodes. The Dr. Dave Astronomy Club. Come on. Gee, but you know what, hey, talking about that, can you imagine if I could get a robotic unit in Sutherland, where the big radio telescopes are in South Africa, get a robotic unit like Gianluca Masi is, and it's skies that are so dark that the Milky Way throws shadows on the ground. It is so dark there, you can, I'm telling you, it is badly dark. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Okay, so listen, here we go. So there we have that double star system over there. But you see, 134 seconds was not enough to see what I want to see here tonight, right? Just was not enough. So we got to go longer integrations, right? But it's good enough because we're seeing that star at the top. So we don't have to do another integration now. All we have to know is that, are we seeing the right area, right? And when we compare apples with apples, we can see this lovely star system by my arrow, okay? And we can pick up the same star system on Martin's picture, okay, on the left, okay? And then we can see this asterism over here, where the hand is, Okay? And we can see the same asterism on the live picture. So we are cool. So we're in the right place. So what I want to do now is I want to take this star, which is up here at the moment, and I want to put it down there in the bottom right. So I'm going to put this star at the top here in the bottom, I beg your pardon, in the bottom left corner. Going to put this star at the top
Where's Brian when you
in the
need
bottom left corner. So let's
Smiling
do it.
chicken.
And then we're going to go for a 240-second integration and hope we can see some of these beautiful, beautiful clouds in the smoke ring. Okay?
This is going to be a funny video.
Oh, your video.
I'm recording this.
You should have said something. I can, like,
Put a cinch in her mouth.
shh. 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 Shh.
Astronomy with a chicken.
No. That's no hydrogen smoke ring. That is a Wolf-Rayet star that has blown a massive bubble in that giant molecular cloud. So the cloud has been dissipated, and then what's happened is the Wolf-Rayet, as it's been ejecting mass,
What?
has
Is it the guy
accelerated
who
mass.
Shut up.
That's why some of the cloud is thick and the other part of the cloud is
Oh,
thin.
you're mad. Why
Look
are you
there.
fighting me?
It's almost exactly the same as the system in the Gabriella Mistral. This part over here at the bottom is thick and this part is thin. If it was a planetary or something like that, which was just a star exploding at the end of its life and stuff like that, or not a star exploding, a star letting off its outer envelope at the end of its life, it would be perfectly symmetrical, nice and round, like all the other planetaries that we see. No. This, I think, has been caused by a Wolf-Rayet system. Okay, so anyway, let's put the star in the bottom left. And let's carry on
You know what's gonna happen?
putting that star in the bottom left.